Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a twin flame reading. So this is a twin flame reading video for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Do keep in mind these messages might connect with your external Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. Equally, these messages might connect with your internal masculine or feminine. For those of you who are not on a twin flame path, you might see some of these themes or messages playing out in other forms of connection in your life as well. But of course, the messages will tend to resonate most dominantly and strongly within twin flame connections. With that being said, I do channel many different people, situations, and messages throughout the readings, so be sure to only take what resonates with you personally, always using your intuition as your guide. The first card here is Angel of Balance in the upright position. This is sitting on the root chakra, so what this is telling me is something is in the process of rebalancing itself in the physical 3D world. I'm hearing balancing the karmic scales, so someone particularly may be still dealing with remnants of some kind of karmic situation. I hear someone say, I'm working on rebalancing something. Financial constraints in the reverse position. Okay, so rebalancing the ways someone approaches working, finances, career path. I'm picking up that this might apply in different ways to both the masculine and feminine here. I feel that someone I'm picking up on is taking a look at how they are working, particularly where they might be overworking themselves. For the Divine Feminines, I keep hearing over and over for the feminines that you are learning how to master the art of working with your own energy, with your own inner magic, so to speak, to manifest, rather than utilizing the old, outdated ways of manifesting through overworking, through burnout. I'm hearing healing from burnout. So for many of you Divine Feminines, you will find that the old way of doing things through pushing, through overworking, through overextending are no longer accessible to you or are no longer effective in the same way. And this is because you are here to create a new earth energetically, to forge a path down a new way of doing things, of manifesting, of creating. With solar plexus chakra in the reverse position, I feel that this way of doing things is so different for you, Divine Feminine, that you might have people around you who cause you to doubt this new way, who might shake your confidence at some points in time. And know that it's natural for these doubts and fears to sometimes surface within you or within people around you. I feel that many people I'm channeling here are going for some type of big dream. You might be taking some kind of leap of faith, or the leap of faith could just be that new way of manifesting, that new way of working or doing things in your life, using energy, going with the flow of things. And the fears surfacing may be related to whether or not it is possible to attract or create the same degree of success when you are using energy instead of dominantly using pure action and really action based in force or fear or pushing as most people are utilizing their action. It's really beautiful how you, Divine Feminine, are showing this new way, and people around you are watching. Whether you realize it or not, they're seeing you forge this new path, and you are such an inspiration to both the people around you, literally and physically, but also energetically. You create a powerful ripple effect into collective consciousness that inspires many people and activates many people unconsciously as well. You are showing the world a new way of doing things through the heart, with the heart chakra card in the upright position. It's difficult sometimes for you to maintain this open-heartedness in a world where many are still living unconsciously and would feel more comfortable if you were to close off your heart. Also, living with this kind of activated heart chakra center is highly triggering to those who want to keep their heart closed. But through those triggers, even with all tied up in the reverse position, you are giving others the opportunity to break free, to see this different way. You are just such a spiritual leader, whoever I'm picking up on here. Even if whatever you do on this planet you might not call inherently spiritual, it is, because whatever you're doing is molding, shifting energy in a way that is highly inspiring and empowering to people around you. With envy in the reverse sitting on the crown chakra, I feel that you, Divine Feminine, may have some kind of goal or dream or a series of things. For some reason, I'm seeing someone with a list or a piece of paper with their goals on it. So this might be you. But also, this could be a list in your own mind as well. A list of things you desire to manifest, to create, to achieve. And again, there are potentially those doubts and fears surfacing about this new way you are going about moving towards all of those things, using your creative energy, aligning with the vision of the things you desire to create or attract in your life, going with the flow in the sense that you are following that feeling of energetic alignment that creates such a momentum around you that then begins to manifest in the physical as well. You might be questioning whether or not these dreams and goals can be fulfilled using this new way of being and manifesting. And I feel your spirit guides, your higher self, saying with this envy reversed card, everything you have been desiring is going to be fulfilled. But I'm also getting the message that someone who may have some type of rigid timeline for a particular thing in their life, with the number 911 coming out, whoever has this rigid timeline with something, whether it's a reconnection with a particular person in a love relationship, whether it's a marriage, a family, buying a home, achieving some financial milestone, whatever this thing is, if it's been creating stress in your being, I feel your spirit guides asking you to release your timelines and to trust that this is going to be fulfilled, but to open to allowing yourself in this situation to be moved by the flow of the energy, rather than trying to foresee exactly how it's all going to play out and when. With woman holding a heart in the upright position, this is really sitting on the sacral chakra. So whoever I'm picking up on here, you might be feeling really independent and empowered when it comes to love, to the intimate relationships you create in your life. But at times, on the other side of that independence, there could be feelings of disconnect and feelings of loneliness. I'm almost seeing this kind of teetering back and forth between feeling deeply empowered and independent, and then with the community card reversed, at times slipping back into these feelings of isolation or disconnection. This could be platonically for some of you, but for many, I'm picking up that this is going to apply most strongly to a romantic situation. And I'm laughing because right as I said that, the twin flame card came out, the yin yang card, which I always take to be the number one twin flame card in this deck. So what I'm picking up on is someone I'm tuning into here might be feeling a bit lonely and disconnected at times in their life, whether this is, again, platonically, romantically, but they are also simultaneously very, very energetically connected in the higher realms to, I'm picking up many other souls who are part of your soul family. This actually came through in yesterday's reading as well. But most dominantly, there is a divine counterpart that you are very spiritually connected to. And because the yin yang card is upright, this tells me your energetic connection to this counterpart soul, to this twin flame, divine masculine, is rebalancing itself in the higher realm, the energetic realm. Things are coming into alignment, but it's happening through the loneliness, which is kind of a strange dynamic. With guilt in the reverse position sitting on the heart chakra center, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. For some reason, I'm hearing for some divine feminine that there's something about a mother's guilt. This could be that you are transmuting some of the guilt energy in the heart chakra for your mother. This might apply for some of you. Perhaps your mother has regrets in her own life or things that she feels guilty about or ways in which she wishes she had done certain things differently. And you might be actually transmuting some of that heart chakra energy around guilt and worthiness of love through the heart center to really open up to your own deservingness of pure, beautiful, high vibrational, and reciprocated love connections. Because the message I'm getting is that someone here may have in your family's line or even within your being, take it as it resonates, but feelings of never quite being good enough, never quite being worthy enough, caused a feminine here, either you or your maternal line, to overextend themselves while simultaneously carrying around this deep feeling of guilt, potentially some regret in their heart chakra center that was preventing them from fully stepping into that flow state and really attracting connections, especially in love, that were beautifully reciprocated, equal, balanced, because they always felt the need to overgive and overextend, constantly trying to prove their worthiness of something. This feels like either a really deep, energetic wounding pattern within you that you're becoming aware of, or again, something within your family's line. But regardless, this is being worked on right now, energetically and in the higher realms. It's being healed. And another chakra center I really feel being healed for you, Divine Feminine, is the third eye chakra, because on the third eye, we have the health card in the reverse position. Now, what this tells me is this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, you may have had this awareness lately that something regarding your physical body or your physical routines related to your body. So this would be things like exercise, movement, getting out in nature, food, nutrition, how you're feeding yourself, something along these lines. You or someone I'm picking up on, this won't be everyone's message, but someone here has been realizing that there's some pattern of treating their body physically that is actually preventing them from accessing the full power of their intuition that is, in a sense, kind of clouding their third eye because of something that they're addressing in the physical body. So again, only take this if it resonates with you. For many of you, I'm feeling that this is a sign to get out into nature if you can, to really immerse yourself in those beautiful frequencies of nature. Nature holds such a high vibrational frequency. And when we are in sound environments that are full of dissonance or distorted energies, frequencies from our environment, from mechanical sounds from other people, this can really begin to cloud our third eye and weigh down our frequency over time, which is why getting back into the pure frequencies of nature, using meditation, I personally use subliminals to clear my frequency in this way, but I'm just picking up that again, something related to the frequencies of people around you, your environment, the food you're putting in your body, the way that you may be moving your body. So maybe doing yoga, stretching, taking a walk would be helpful. You will know how this intuitively connects for you, but I'm just picking up this connection between the third eye and the physical body here. Okay, so I think we've gone through all of the 7 chakra centers, although as is fitting for the flowing nature of divine feminine energy, we've really jumped around here. You guys often know that for the divine masculines, when I go through these 7 chakras in this way and read the energy on each chakra center, very often for the masculine, it goes very linearly. It goes root, sacral, solar plexus, etc. Whereas often for the feminine, we jump around quite a bit, which really reflects both of those energies. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and begin tuning into the divine masculines. I also want to let you know that if this reading is resonating with you, I will be leaving a link to the extended reading under the video in the pinned comment and description box. In the extended version of the reading, I will specifically be channeling for you, Divine Feminine, some more information on what you might be consciously feeling, thinking, physically experiencing in your world, and potential energetic root causes for why you could be having these experiences. And I will also be channeling into messages from your higher self, your spirit guides, whatever divine forces you connect with, particularly advice messages and guidance messages related to your manifestation of your soul's dreams and goals in life, that flow state manifestation we were talking about, and whatever else comes through for you in the reading. So again, the link to that is under the video. So the divine feminines are very internally focused. I see a lot of self-focus, a lot of planning forward to their goals and dreams. And this, of course, has to do with the twin flame swap that I've been channeling about in some recent videos. I do have a post about this on my Instagram as well, so you can follow me at Magnetize Yourself for more information on that. But the twin flame swap essentially is the switching of energies between the divine masculine and divine feminine when it comes to how they are perceiving and pursuing the physical other within the twin flame connection. So whereas for a while recently, in our current waves of twin flames incarnated at this time on the planet, the divine feminine has been considered the chaser, the one who's been the pursuer, the one who has been really trying to figure out this connection, understand it, who has been potentially at times even obsessing over it. But the energies are going through this massive swap where now the divine masculines are actually beginning to feel the pull of the divine feminines inward toward themselves. And this pull inward on the part of the divine feminine is actually causing the divine masculine to do the opposite, to not be so self-focused, but to actually begin turning outward and focusing more upon the physical divine feminine in this more so chasing, pursuing energy. Now, you might be seeing this manifested physically already, but if you're not seeing this manifested physically, it's something happening very strongly within the mind, within the mental realm, the emotions, the energetic body of the divine masculines. And because of that, you might be feeling this push out on the part of the masculines energetically through energy transference between the two of you. Because we have woman holding a heart in the upright position on the root chakra. So in the physical 3D world, the divine masculine is really seeing the divine feminine in her empowerment. But this empowerment is lighting a fire within him, because with goddess of the moon reversed, sitting on the sacral chakra, it's actually amplifying the sense of disconnection. And I feel this divine masculine saying, I feel like I'm just disconnected from you, physical divine feminine, and this is causing me a lot of pain. But what his spirit guides are trying to show him is the true disconnection he's feeling is actually from his internal divine feminine. And the divine feminine in physical form, who is calling back her power, is equally calling the divine masculine internally to his own inner divine feminine essence. She is calling the masculine back to his own internal self-reconnection, self-empowerment, the emotions within himself that he may have long repressed for really maybe his entire life for many of these divine masculines. So there's a lot of emotional pain associated with what the divine masculines are going through at this time, but it's the necessary pain of facing the repressed emotions within him, internally self-connecting with the internal divine feminine. And this is having the effect of powerfully rebalancing their connection to one another. So in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more on the emotional pain the divine masculines might be feeling through this self-reconnection process, what they are thinking and feeling, but I'm hearing they may be hiding or secretive about these feelings because they haven't yet fully processed them. And as we know, the masculines like to fully process and understand what they're feeling before sharing it externally, whereas the feminines will often be very comfortable sharing the messiness of that process, of that processing of their emotions. And in fact, through sharing about their emotions, this actually helps the feminine to process them as well. Whereas again, the masculines have a tendency to really turn in on themselves and to not express what they're feeling until they personally really understand those feelings. But we will be diving deeper into those emotions coming up in the extended reading on Patreon. So again, the link to the extended reading is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. On the solar plexus, we have the thinking man upright. So ego triggers coming up for the masculine as he is beginning to look into spiritual concepts, things, ideas that maybe he's never considered in the past or never taken seriously. He's now revisiting a lot of his beliefs around spirituality, around the soul, around love and connection. Because the thinking man is showing this man who, from my readings, represents a man in his ego or triggered by his ego, but he's looking at this pure crystal in his hands. And he's almost analyzing it, examining it. That's what's really standing out to me in today's reading. So I'm picking up that the divine masculine is really analyzing this connection, particularly how and why he's feeling what he's feeling within this connection, why this pain is coming up, why he can't seem to get the divine feminine out of his mind. Let's turn ahead to the heart chakra. What's on the heart chakra of the divine masculine here? Okay, the world in the midway position. This is my expansion card. So this tells me through the heart, the masculine is in the process of fully activating the heart chakra center, expanding. I feel the heart really working with the sacral here, because the sacral is the seat of those more deeply unconscious emotions. It's the seat of intimacy, creativity. And when the sacral chakra is blocked, it makes it really difficult to open the heart as well. But I see that, again, through you, Divine Feminine, pushing this masculine back to self-reconnection with his inner Divine Feminine, with those more deeply unconscious emotions. This is opening the sacral chakra, which is having the natural byproduct of activating, opening, awakening the heart chakra center as well. And this is all part of spiritually expanding the masculine. In order for him to spiritually expand himself, the heart has to be open and activated. And we have on the throat chakra, very interesting, we have the throat chakra card, the 5th chakra, actually coming out on the throat chakra center. So this tells me something about communication coming into alignment in the physical 3D world. Now, in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling how communication in the physical world is coming into alignment for this divine masculine. I feel this may lead to manifested communication of some kind, or the communication of something specific to a divine feminine. So again, we will be getting into more on that in the extended linked under the video. But on the 3rd eye chakra, we have Angel of Love in the reverse position. So the divine masculine is having realizations through his intuition, which he's beginning to become aware of and start connecting to, realizations about how he himself has been blocking the energy of love from stabilizing in his life, how he's been holding on to limiting beliefs about love that has been preventing him from being able to cultivate and sustain balanced, harmonious, loving relationships. And through the crown chakra, we have the door to value. So he's also beginning to realize, and again, part of this is happening through you, Divine Feminine, stepping more into that flow state manifestation, being that inspiration, that path forger, showing a new way. When it comes to manifesting your dreams and desires, utilizing your inner energy rather than pure action, using your spiritual knowledge and tools and resources. And I see with door to value upright, the masculine, whereas he may have seen these spiritual concepts, tools, ideas, such as visualization, meditation, manifestation, he may have seen these things as silly or valueless in the past, but secretly he's now beginning to realize the immense value of these spiritual tools and techniques. I sense this curiosity in the crown chakra, and potentially for some masculines, I see them beginning to explore using some of these new spiritual techniques and manifestation techniques within their own life, because subconsciously they're being highly inspired by the divine feminine, again really tapping into her internal energetic resources, spiritual tools, spiritual ideologies to manifest from that flow state rather than through pure action in the physical world. So in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more messages from the divine masculine, what he might be wanting to communicate, what communication might be coming into alignment, what repressed emotions he is feeling right now within himself. Also, I will be channeling higher self and spirit guide messages from this masculine as well, and love messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine at that higher self level. But for now, I'm going to close this reading here on YouTube, and we have 2 cards from the Rumi Oracle. The first card is Beyond Death, Life, and the second card is Blessing of Zara. So I'm going to channel a little bit from the Beyond Death, Life card. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. Rumi. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. Within your heart, there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known. For what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with equanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angel of heavenly purity. I will unveil you to yourself, undressing your ego, casting aside its layers. As tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light, you shall know yourself in truth, as pure, beyond all experience, untainted, ever innocent, as a pure vessel, stripped bare, ready for the divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. So that feels like a beautiful place to close this reading. If you do feel guided to head over to the extended reading with me on Patreon, I will be now heading over there to channel further details, messages, and information. So as always, the link to that extended reading is under the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. I hope it was helpful or clarifying to you in some way. If you did receive a message from the reading, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.